Hello everybody, this is Tango. Welcome back to the Moonlight server. Glad you could join me. Today we are going to finish up the insane iron storage, bulk crafting, iron golem killing chamber of most excellence. Does that sound like a good name? We'll go with that? Alright, we'll go with that. Yeah, I have been busy placing a whole ton of chests, a whole ton of hoppers, and as many as you see here, and as you see, it's not easy to walk down here. As many as you see down there, I had to place them all twice. Some of you guys knew it. Some of you guys in the comments last video caught it, and respect to you guys for catching it. Kudos, because I missed it. Yeah, Impulse actually clued me in. He was the final one to maybe go look at it. The comparators down there were porting into a block like they are now, but that block was underneath a hopper and it was going to lock them. So I had to redesign that bottom section, and yeah, because there's no air or any way to move in there, and you couldn't get the hoppers going in the right directions, I had to tear the whole thing out. And when I discovered the problem, I was halfway done with this one. Of course, I had the same problem on this side. Had to redo all that side. So yeah, long story short, I pretty much lost an entire night to redoing all those storage. Yeah, it wasn't fun. But we were ready to move on. All the redstone that I had over there, the automatic shutoff detector, the item distributor, all done over here, all mirrored. So we are ready to go. I also moved the hopper clock for the Rose spitter outer thingamabob. I think it's part of the Titan tutorial itself. It is all moved. I flipped that over to the other side, and that is because I need the space right here for all kinds of stuff. The first thing we're gonna do, well, we got a lot of things to do today. The first thing we're gonna do is build up our glass elevator from down there and bring the items up here. We got to do a 50-50 item splitter to send half the iron ingots that way and half this way. We got to do, obviously, our whole iron block storage today. We got a lot to do, so sit tight, and we're going to have some fun with redstone again, and hopefully we may even get to decorating the room, but we'll see how that goes. I am not quite sure. Whew, what have I gotten myself into? Oh, this is insane. Alright, well then, I'm not even sure I can explain what's happening here, so I'll do my best though. I got the elevator in. It is a 3x3, let's see, where's the best spot to show this? It's a 3x3 glass. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the 3x3 glass concept, and the items will just float right up. Oh, look at that little guy waiting down there for me. So the items will float straight up there and come up to here. Okay, that's the center, or right there rather, is the center of the 3x3 block. So they're going to come up there. That's going to be a water source, and it's going to push the items out this way over this hopper. It's going to turn right here and go that way. Obviously, I'm going to tighten all this up and stuff. It is just so compact in here because I got the redstone, I got all this stuff. This is the standard Titan stuff for the rose dispenser. And yeah, it's compact. I had to move stuff around and make some adjustments, we'll say. Alright, so that's the idea. The iron blocks and the iron ingots are both going to use the same glass elevators. The iron blocks are going to come up here and go right over this, which is a item sorter hopper. So they're going to go right over that and go over down there to bulk storage for the item blocks, which we'll get to later. The iron ingots, however, should be pulled down. This is your standard kind of item sorter. This thing's got 22 iron ingots in it, and it's going to pull them out into, well, it's just the standard kind of thing. I just had to do it a little bit differently. When this gets a signal length of 2, it'll turn this torch off, which will then unpower this block right there, which is currently powering that hopper there, which is stopping it from being sucked down. So that's basically just your sorter to bring the iron ingots down there. What that is down here now is a really crude and ugly 50-50 sorter, and it has to be that way because things are compact and it was messing with wiring there and stuff. So basically the way this works is items will fill up this chest until it hits a signal length 2. Both of these torches will go off at the same time. One of them will unpower this block, which is powering that hopper right there, and that one will go off, which is powering that block, which is locking that hopper. So basically both hoppers will be unlocked at the same time. They're going to start pulling 2 items out boop, 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 at the same time, into the distribution system. So one's going to go that way, and the other one's going to go that way. And the reason we do a signal length through here is we want to make sure there's always at least 2 items in the chest there. So let's see. That's the 50-50 distributor. Get me up there. Get me up there. We got the water stream coming down this way. We got the sorter. Oh, yeah, the power here. So remember, this line right here is the shut-off detection. So if any of this gets powered, comes into here, we get the same thing over there mirrored. It's going to come into this block here, toggle that torch right there, turn that torch on, which is going to go into this repeater, into that, and back there, there's a little dust that goes into that iron block there, which will then lock that hopper. So that iron ingots coming up will just flow right over as well. And they're going to then go over into the same place the iron blocks are going, and we'll dispose of them there. Piece of cake, right? Oh, guys, I have no idea how much I've been banging my head on this. It still needs to be tested, so I'm sure it is flawed. So first thing I'm going to do is test the item elevator. So let's see. I want to go down here. Alright, so here he comes. You been waiting for me, buddy? Come here. Alright, let me out of here. Let me out of here. Get me out of the water. Alright, so the item elevator here now. So much to explain. The item elevator here has got a dual entry. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It is an incredibly cool and simple item elevator trick. It was found by that guy, like his name's like Test1269842, and he shows up every 6 months and amazes the world with some video. This is one of the things he showed. Basically, you just flow the items down here, push them against that wall, and for whatever reason, the single fence there kind of pushes them into there, and magic happens, and the items go up. Oh, I need to fill this in. I was doing a little searcher here. Where's my... Here we go. All right. That and that, and I think we should have a solid one. So the iron golems are going to go in there and die, and the iron ingots are going to be pushed out the back there and swoop around and come in here down this ice stream and go up the elevator to this side. So that's the ingots. The iron blocks, after I'm done crafting, I'm going to throw them in this hole right here, and they are going to kind of do the same thing, swing around and go up that way. So it's a dual entry, very simple elevator. Very cool stuff. So let's see if this works. What I'm going to do is throw in, and we'll do it over here because we got the water stream. I'm going to throw in, let's see, 2 cobble and 4 iron blocks, and we'll see. Hopefully they should all be up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. And we'll see them. It kind of gets all buggy and confused, but let's see. Did they go up? I think they went up. It's buggy. There they go. You see them some up there. Them shooting out the side there is just a little rendering or client-side prediction issue. So let's head back up there. All right, here we go. Ooh, and it looks like they're there. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I can't even get in there to break it. But anyway, you can see the iron. Oh my God! No, 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 no! Where did you come from? Oh, this is not cool. Not cool. The second I went down there, I got more than 16 blocks away, and evil started spawning. Oh, this is... I need to finish this up. That's not cool. All right. Whew, okay, that kind of frazzled me a little bit. That would be bad if that went off. All right, so elevator's working. I think the next thing to do is put the water in and see if iron blocks go into the... or iron ingots go into the chest, and iron blocks come out this way. So let me do a little bit more work. I am terrified of putting the water in for obvious reasons. Alright, more work. Look at these guys. Look at them. I just think they're all tricksy. You got one guy up here on my dirt. This guy, look, oh, come closer, come closer. I don't think so, buddy. Oh, I have no arrows. Oh, look at me, I'm talking the talk, and I can't walk the walk. Come on, buddy. Come on down. I want to play. There we go. Good job. How about you? Your little friend, too? You got some? Nah, you're just a zombie. You can't hurt me. All right. I tested the elevators and the waters, and everything up there is working great. So next step down here is to put in the lava, put in the water. So let's take care of that now. I want to head inside back here. Water bucket, water bucket. I do have 2, right? Do I only have 1 water bucket? Come on. I thought I had 2. Oh, it's right there. I am observant. All right. putting the two of these guys, one there and one there. That'll make a little stream. Come to me, torch. Alright, blocks off there. I'm going to fill these back up now. Put one there. I'm going to put one there. So the iron's going to fall through that little hole there. I'm going to go up on top and show you how it's going to work. And this is going to be iron ingots coming down here. And right into the item elevator. So let me get up out of here and hop inside there. Standing up here on top, I'm realizing I'm going to have to put in some lights or something in here because it's going to be pretty dark up there. The lava itself will light up this immediate area right here, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to do something with this back wall here or something. I don't know. That's a for later thing though. All right. We're going to do things a little bit differently here just because we can and it's fun. So let's see, I need to grab another water source. Yoink, thank you. So we're going to have water coming in and pushing the golems into the middle here, and then when they die, their iron's going to fall through this little hole here. So, and we got to do it without making water source, or having it all connect together and make just solid water source. So we got to put water there, there, in there, and it'll make a nice little, yeah, one of those. But first, let's get the lava in. So this is going to be kind of a cool way to do this. I'm going to put this lava, yeah, okay, I can just do that. I think that should be good. Please stop. Please stop. Perfect. Little lava blade there. And little lava blade there. I have no idea how I'm getting out of here now. Alright. So just enough to slice the golems at the neck. You know how I work. Alright. So let's see. This is going to get tricky now without it pushing me down here. I need one there. One there. One there. And whoop. And one there. Alright, so this is making a nice little push them toward the middle gadget here. Lava kills them, and it's going to look pretty good from out front there, too. Alright, I got a little bit more work done. Two major things I got done here. One was me being an idiot again, and I totally forgot the nether portal up there with the rose dispenser spitting items into the portal is completely unnecessary because there's not going to be any roses going into it because the golems are going to die down here. Yeah, I'm not too bright. So what I did is built another rose dispenser down here, a little sorter here, so the water flow goes right across, then the poppies or whatever, I'll always call them roses, go into there. So we got another nether portal with items spitting in there for now, a little backup here just to keep us going. This is going to be my real nether portal keep alive system here that keeps the villages from merging instead of the one up there, but it's kind of scary, the thought of tearing that one down and then relying on this one, but everything should be fine. The other thing I did is finished up this golem kind of drop shaft here, and I had to make one sacrifice that I'm not too crazy about, and that you can kind of see it. I couldn't get the golems to drop straight down because there's just some redstone up there, it's hard to see from here, that I just couldn't push in and make more compact. So instead the golems are going to spawn and go kind of over and fall down a little bit into a little water there and then get pushed over and then come down. Not a big deal because you're really not going to be looking up that high for the most part anyways, but that brings me to the next question I have for you guys, and that is, I need your opinion, I should say. Originally I was going to take this area here and just kind of close it right off, and I'm still kind of leaning that way, just maybe carry the iron blocks right across and just make it all nice and flush. But now that I'm seeing this, it's kind of nice to be able to see the golem kind of drop shaft all the way, but it doesn't look that great. I'd have to clean it up a little bit more. I don't know. The problem is if I, obviously move that all and connect it all, you're only going to see the golems from like right there, but I'm still leaning toward closing it just because it seems really ugly to see all the chests and everything up there, but let me know what you guys think. Open or closed, or if you have some other idea or something, but that's the dilemma right now. I'm thinking closed, but let me know what you think. So, we are now, as scary as it is, we are now ready, I think, to make the official crossover, and instead of have the golems die up there, have them fall down here. I'm nervous. Alright, up top now, just to give you an idea of what little crude system I got going here. It's so messy right now. There's the drop shaft I want to actually send them into, and the water, like I said, is going to push them over. You can actually see the lava way down there. So what I'm going to do now is probably put a block in there to stop the golems, and they're going to start to build up fast, so I got to work fairly quick. take the lava out, take all these hoppers out, and make water source or blocks in the back there. So there's a nice flow going here. It's going to drop there one. Signs will stop it, and they should fall off the edge. All that right there is all my temporary storage right now that's collecting the iron. So once things are working, I'll tear all that out and make this a little bit more acceptable. So yeah, we're ready to go. Here we go. Well, this should be interesting. Oh, I'm nervous. I feel like this... Oh, see, that's how nervous I am. I broke the block. I need to get up there. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous that I'm going to break the farm and the villagers are going to merge for some stupid reason. I have no idea why. You guys are the first experiments to see if this thing works. Here we go. There they go. There they go. Are they going to go down? Or did they just all... Oh, they all shot right over. Okay, well, I'll have to fix those guys later. I don't want to punch these guys. They'll eat my face. Alright, let's get down there and see how it's doing. Alright, it looks like it's working fine. Golems are going down and iron is going up. That's how it should be. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, man, the frame rate is starting to take a hit down here, as expected. Sizzle. Sizzle. Oh, wait a minute. Why are those roses? They look like they're not moving. Oh, they are. Okay, they're just going slow. And I want to make sure this is ticking here. This should be going at 18. Come on, show me a rose. Show me a rose, show up. Maybe? Let me go step up back up here. Alright, well the golems are making it down here fine, obviously. Iron's going up. Roses are not going up. That concerns me though. You see that? I wonder if that's just the render. Oh, it's because the water's going down right there. Alright, I gotta fix that. Oh, that's gonna be a pain to fix. I don't know. Do I need to? It does look like they eventually make it away, sorta. Yeah, there they go. Oh. Alright, I can live with that then. I don't care if it hangs out there. Alright, so I think it's working. I'm going to run some more tests all over the place, see what's going on, and see if items are showing up in my droppers, as they should be. So let me see what's going on here. Alright, I did a little bit of checking around, and things seem to be working pretty good. No major problems here. Couple issues which I am not really happy with. But first things first, though, items are being distributed into the droppers fairly even. There's a little bit of +1, -1 here and there just because of the way the hoppers work, but that's totally fine. The issues, the biggest issue is obviously frame rate's not great, and it's tied to what you just saw right there. When the items flow down, and over here, they do, some of them do go through the hoppers, and I think that's due to the order in which I place the hoppers and stuff. Problem is when that happens, you get like 30 light updates right there, and that pretty much tanks your frame rate. So, as much as I hate to say it, I think what I might do eventually, because all these lights are obviously just completely redundant and unnecessary, all I really need is one strip, so I may do, take all those out and just put like half slabs in front of them or something, and just keep, like that one and that strip right there, because really these are all going to be the same, so I'm kind of leaning toward doing that just to save some frame rate here and stuff. So things are a little chuggy down here, I will say. As we mentioned last, I'm not really happy with the way the water works there, but I can fix that if I really want to. It's not bothering me too much yet, though. I'm not sure about the sizzle either. When the golems die in the lava, it's like you hear that tss, and I'm not even sure why it does that, honestly. I hope it's not like items being burned, but I don't think so. I think it's just because the golems are dying with the lava and the water or something. If one of you guys know why it makes that sizzle, then I don't know what the real reason is, but I'm not sure I like it. I don't know. I may redo this whole killing chamber here. We'll see. And then down here I'm having an issue. Let's see if it... Yeah, this. Check it out. This one's got me stumped right now. I've been playing with this for like 20 minutes. My hopper timer just stops. It runs for like 5 or 10 minutes and then it just stops. And that is obviously not good. Not good at all. So that is a critical thing I must figure out. I started building another timer over there. I'm thinking maybe I just need to build it differently or something. I don't know. This thing is built right. I got 2 stickies, redstone block, hoppers facing into each other, comparator dust. What's wrong with this, guys? Why is this thing freezing? Why is this thing freezing? plenty of items there. 45 there, which is correct. This was my backup just in case, but I emptied that out recently. Yeah, I have no idea why this hopper's just locking up here and the whole clock just stopped, so gotta figure that one out. And what else? Yeah, I think what I might do now actually is start working on the kind of looks of this room, because I'm getting tired of looking at stone here. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make a big jump here, and when I get back, the room will look completely different. Here we go. And a full night later, we are back, and the room is about 90% done. I am liking it. I am liking it. I'll show you around here. Obviously, I went with some heavy iron. Lots of iron. Pieces that are not done. Obviously, the top up there is not done. And the two sides here. This side here and that side down there. I'm going to F1 here just so you can see a little bit better. Please. This side is going to be nothing for now, so I just kind of closed it off a little bit. Ah, chunk loading. That side down there between those two pillars is where my storage is going to go, and that's what we're going to work on next. This in the back here, for those of you that are longtime viewers, that should look familiar. That is from my single player world. Toward the end of the series, I made a giant wall out front of my castle, and that is exactly the design I used there. I loved it so much, I figure, why not? Now's a good opportunity to bring it back, and I think it looks fantastic in here. I'm not going to lie to you. So I am pleased with that. Now, I'm not sure what to do up there. I'm kind of feeling lazy. I may do stained glass all up there and just kind of make it peeking out the side of the mountain and actually make, you know, that visible from the outside of the mountain, because you can see it's really close to the outside there, so that won't be hard. So I may do that. I'm not sure. I still have to cover up this gap, I think, but I'm waiting to hear on your input on that. Should I cover this or leave it closed? I cleaned up the column inside there a little bit so that if we do leave it open, it looks kind of okay, but meh, I don't know. I'm really leaning toward closing it, I think, but let me know what you guys think. Yeah, the iron is starting to fill up. This is great. Like, it's been AFK for probably a good day and a half since I made this switch over now, and you can see just the first tiers are starting to fill up here, and the reason it's uneven has to do with the way that the hoppers are actually set up. I don't know. Let me see if I can hop up there and kind of explain. It's maybe obvious to some of you guys. So as items go into this chest here, then it's basically a question of priority. Which ones are going to fill up first? Is it going to fill up this first because the item kind of hooked around, or the iron hooked around and would fill this up? If so, it's going to turn that light on quick. If not, and the priority came straight down, it's going to fill up those hoppers first and then those chests, and it's going to take much longer for it to get around. But fear not, because everything will eventually kind of balance itself out. But that is why there's like some lights on and some off for the most part. Hoppers are just a little inconsistent in their priority. It's got to do with the order you place them and stuff. It gets a little finicky. Yeah, I like the lava back there. Adds a little bit of brightness to it. I had to go with a straight, full 8 water here and then drop. I couldn't have the same stream and put a slab there or anything, because there's one of the droppers up there would have spit its items onto the slab. So I had to do this to get water source all the way down, but it's pretty nice. You put anything in there and it's like zip, zip, zip. They pretty much just shoot right down because of the ice. Pretty cool stuff. I got a little crafting station in here, which I will show off at the end. I want to finish the storage now, do all the bulk storage. This will probably take me another couple hours. I got to dig another massive hole and put probably like 1,000 chests in there or something. I don't know. But we're not done until that is done, because that is the whole point of all of this, of course. This is a little temporary chest here. Did my best to do a little floor pattern, but I was not too bright and I made the gap here even, so that made everything a little bit difficult. But let me know what you guys think of the room. Did I go a little crazy on the iron? I know it's a little iron crazy, but I figured if I was ever going to go build with iron, now's the time in the iron fortress here. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Those lights should start coming on in a second. I'll have to double check the hoppers, make sure everything's fine, but I'm pretty sure it's just another case of hopper priority issues. Yeah, and then let me know what you think I should put up there. I'm not into pixel art, so I don't want to do like a golem head or anything, but I'm thinking stained glass. But let me know if you guys have a better idea, or if you just think stained glass is a good idea. And next, I'm going to start building the storage room. And I ran out of wood. Such a noob. Yeah, this is the room we're looking at here. Nothing special. Lots of chests, and I still need so many hoppers. I want to take it up to right there and go all the way around. But the problem is every one of these chests needs a hopper behind it too, which I am just out of wood. There's no other way to do it. I've used so much wood on this project. I've used most of the wood on the server, honestly. I think I am in debt to everyone for wood, so yeah. Might have to be doing some kind of crazy tree farm that's super high class. I'm not sure. Cut it out with the chunk loading. But anyway, ice stream comes over, drops the items into a hole, and then it basically just goes around a simple hopper loop that will go around, and it gets sucked down and stuff. The problem is I don't really have a good way to filter out the iron blocks. I mean, traditionally you would just do an item sorter with the item blocks, and what I want to do is have everything that's not an iron block just fall into lava. Normally that's a very easy thing, but the problem is I'm going to be throwing like 10 double chests of iron blocks at this thing very commonly, and obviously a single hopper is not going to be able to suck that up. So I need to do something else. Maybe just like a long chain of hoppers, but even that I would need like 50 hoppers to be able to take in all the... I don't know. I got to figure out how to do a way to accept... Maybe I just sort out everything that could possibly fall on there other than iron blocks. I don't know. For another day. I am done. I have spent so many hours on this project. I think I'm probably looking at like 15, 20 hours on this project already, and it's all one episode, so I hope you guys appreciate it. No, I've had a blast doing this. All right. Enough babbling. Oh, by the way. Okay, sorry, more babbling. The reason those lights didn't come on, I went in the back and checked it, and there was the sorter that pushed the items to that side was temporarily jacked because a couple items fell in there that shouldn't have, and it just got messed up and stuff. So I fixed that, and it should be lighting up quick. It'll be a little bit behind this side, but not a problem. You guys are waiting to see this thing in action, aren't you? Aren't you? All right. I am too. Let's give it a whirl. All right, now for some fun. Demonstration time. Let's see how this thing works. All right, here is what you do after all this. Let's see how effective it is. This is your on switch. That is going to turn on the iron shower. You're going to have, I don't even know if it's 15 or 16, I think it's 15. 30, 32, whatever. Droppers are going to start spitting out iron at incredible rates, and they're going to bounce off that glass there and fall straight down into the ice stream and converge on this point right here. So you are going to be just getting absolutely flooded with iron ingots. While you're doing that, you're going to be crafting away, and you can throw the blocks into the hole here. Now, for aesthetic reasons and stuff, I took away a little bit of safety, so I guess you can actually fall in the hole there. I like the way this looks here, looking right at the golems as you're doing this with a little clay, what am I saying? Carpet. So what you do now is you come up, and this chest here, you throw all your items in, but I'm going to keep my sword on me because I'm always paranoid. And then this chest here, you grab some iron blocks and fill up most of your chests, or most of your slots, just like that, and you are good to go now. Ready to turn the thing on. Yes, that is some iron. Oh god, hope you guys can put it. Ooh, some of them are not shooting out there. All right, well, we got a glitch there. I got to check out why those aren't filling up. But that's some iron filling up there. Entity count 340. All right, let's start crafting. Stand here. Click on the crafting pad and just start hammering the 1 button. Why did that not work? Okay, I think there's just a little bit of server lag maybe? Let me see. It's not working as good as I had hoped. Let's see. Alright, that one went well. Getting my groove now. There we go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, the server lag is a little bit... I'm down at 10 FPS here. Gotta be careful not to make 64 breastplates. But I think once I get the timing down here, I can start tearing through this here. I want to see if I can overcome the rate the iron is dropping on me here. I think I probably can. Let's see. A little bit more. You can see how fast we're crafting blocks here, though. This is fantastic. Come on, give me more. Alright, gonna fast forward a little bit here until I can see if I can overcome the rate or not. Oh, man! Figures. The first time I use it, a skeleton comes and nails me from behind. Oh. Let me out. Help. Help. Attempt number 2 on the lag machine. Oh, some of mine from last run are still there. Here we go. You know, I'm starting to think it may be better to just let the machine run for a while and spit out iron and then go craft, because, yeah, the dispenser lag is just completely trashing me. So, that's the way it goes. But anyways, it's still a lot of fun. Let's see if I can craft with the lag. It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. We'll see. I'm curious how everyone else... Yeah, see? Like right now it's just not picking up an item. Split. Maybe... I don't know. And then if I turn the thing off, I can go much, much faster. Yeah. Pop, 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 pop. This is probably the way to go here. Grr. That irritates me, but whatever. It's still fun. So let's see. Let me fill this up, and then I'll show you how the iron's looking. So you can throw in anything you want in there is the goal too. So let's see here. Let me just shift double click this in here. Oh, I can't. It's all full. This is the downside. Is there's no good way. You gotta like manually control Q all the items, all the iron blocks in when you're done. Here, have some ingots too. Those ingots are gonna overflow my sword. Yeah, I'm getting some up here too. I may have to go 2 layers on the glass because I think some are sneaking down or something. But let me show you it's actually accommodating the iron block flow pretty well, because they just drop down there and start flowing across the hoppers, and you gotta throw in quite a bit to yeah, see, I gotta get some overflow protection here. This is not good. Let me see. But it is kind of dispersing them along the chest pretty good here. And then it'll start the second row and stuff. So you can see them funneling in there. That's a trap chest that won't update. But this one here. Yeah, I'm getting iron ingots here. And some more there. Alright, yeah, so still got work to do. But I'm going to call it an episode because I'm tired, and I'm tired working on this project. Look at him falling down here. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any ideas. I gotta get a better overflow protection is the only real thing. Finish up the storage room and we will be good to go. I'm curious how this is going to work for other server members, if they're just going to lag way too much or not, but it's done. The iron storage, bulk crafting, golem killing, elevator, awesome, everything is great room of fun. Alright, I had an absolute blast working on this, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Tango. See you later.